All right.
You never want to touch one of those Ryobi cutoff tools again.
Okay, I don't understand this. It says we're live, and it says that someone's watching, but there's nothing on the screen. Why is that open? Is that weird?
No, it's sorry we did that to you. We didn't mean to leave the camera.
Because you are live.
Yeah, but
And
I know they're never on.
But
I know they're never on
if you-
when we walk in here. So.
Dakota, if you look at the screen, it's black.
I know.
Why?
Maybe it's so YouTube doesn't want you to be distracted so you can focus on your content.
No.
He said no.
Is that supposed to just be using this camera?
Yeah, that's why the green light's on.
Oh.
And I have the green light on here, so if I turn this guy off, that doesn't help it,
Hmm.
which is very odd. So I have no idea.
Especially
Am I in frame?
You get track a car that's passing you.
That's weird.
So I have to use Photo Booth
A super active camera
in order to see where we're at. So I apologize. Whoa, sorry. I apologize, everyone. We're trying to figure out all this technology, and it's so messed up. The iPad going mobile on YouTube. Once you first try to go mobile, they give you the warning that you need 24 hours before they'll let you go mobile. So that thing's doing its countdown. So now I have 24 hours before I can do the cool camera switching stuff, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll be able to do that later. So what we're doing tonight, we've got Dakota here. We actually finished putting Brixie found some wheel spacers. So we got his car spacered out and ready for slammed enough in the fall. And then we've got Brian and Dakota are working on the new camera. Yeah, Dakota's up front in the car there. I'll wheel this guy around so you can see us. Dakota's working on the OBS and streamlining that, and they're getting the front camera set up for the live stream for Kit Race. So that's where we're at now. I'll bring you guys down and bring you into the cockpit of the car so you can sort of see. What do we call it? The office?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was laughing at the rolling computer. Mobile laptop.
You don't like that? Tell me that's not awesome.
I love the word cockpit.
You know, that's the first joke from that whole thing in Airplane. When Peter Graves says, wow, Joey, have you ever been in a cockpit before? That's the first joke. People miss that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
See, I'm
because you can take that two
cultureless.
you can take
That's
that two
what I'm
different
trying to
ways. But
So,
you know, it could be in an airplane or somewhere else.
Correct.
But that's the first joke in that whole series.
Pop culturalist. Like, I don't do movies
Movies
because
about gladiators.
my time's better
You have
spent
been
on
in
doing
football
stuff like this. I
But the
just,
first joke is,
like,
have you ever been in a cockpit
I used
before?
to play Call of Duty for professional.
That movie also has my favorite joke in the
I
whole
wasn't
world.
doing that.
It's when
because my
the guy
brain
comes
was not
through the
like,
door.
Yep.
I would
and,
watch, like, I don't know, Instagram.
He's on the
Yeah,
Lloyd Bridges is on the phone. All right, hopefully you guys are still there. That's the other thing. The computer gets to sleep since it doesn't pull up video. I don't know if there's video there.
Y'all turn off all the good sleep stuff. Like,
No, it does
we're
automatically.
saving energy here.
No, look, watch. Just stay right there and watch.
So,
So-
just doze off.
Yeah, right now we are streaming live, but we're watching it. There's our live stream.
4K.
Porque, yeah, well, I got a lot of Spanish that I can throw in there. So what I'm showing over here is actually just from Photo Booth, which is an app on the iPhone. You don't like my little wheelie laptop? Dude, it's awesome.
No, I love it. It reminds me of like
It reminds me of Karen from SpongeBob.
yeah. No, that's great.
Okay.
It's like a modern version of that.
Yeah,
She had like the big fishbowl
that's true. Yeah.
laptop, right?
I haven't seen enough SpongeBob.
Krusty
I had to maintain her.
Um,
This car's been on for a while.
In Modern Family, when Phil gets wheeled around on the iPad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When Sheldon becomes Inert, yeah. I guess he's sick, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like every sitcom had, like how
That
many
is
Mother had
one
one
show.
for Barney.
Modern
Ow.
Family. That's one to
Ugh.
watch. Oh yeah, it's that side's a little different than the driver's side.
Yeah.
I
Coming in
found
on
that
this
out
side, on
when
the passenger
you
side.
sent me into the roof on the bridge expansion joint.
Are you gonna explain to your viewers what's going on, Kevin? You want me to?
I'm trying to figure out why my phone is ringing. Oh, it's not. It's 11 o'clock alarm.
It's an alarm.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Oh, I should-
okay, I was gonna pull it around.
Texas A&M game.
So,
Houston had like
inside the car, Dakota moved it, so it's a little tough to see. But inside the car, normally we don't have a passenger seat in here. This one's just, it bolts in really quick. So I'll do a little angle here so you can kind of see the dash. There we go. So this is our dashboard, and we're currently running OBS, and we have a keyboard that doesn't stay in the car, and it's just a little wireless keyboard. And this is what we use to do all of the OBS stuff. This is where our live stream comes from. So we have 3 cameras plus the dash. At our last event, Road Atlanta, we didn't have the third camera. We only had 2 cameras and keep that alive. We only had 2 cameras and the dash that was live streaming up. We were trying to get the third camera up, but this had been messed with by someone, and we can't figure out how to get that third camera up. Or Dakota, were you working on that? Am I lying still?
No, that's
Still-
the issue we're running into.
Okay. And the one thing that I thought about is running. Yeah, we've got power to everything. Dakota, the one thing I'm thinking about is using.
USB ports on one side, USB on the back, but that is so what dictates the bandwidth is the chipset. So like if that chipset is
Those guys are talking over
where
there.
the USB header on the front panel uses the same chipset as the
Brian, watching your face as you work is actually very funny.
Oh, can you see me in this camera?
Oh yeah, no, we're all. Are you guys watching, Brian? You can see him. We're redoing the front camera. We're putting a new front camera on. We had a lot of rocks, and when you're racing, there's a lot of debris and garbage and stuff that comes up.
Can you put them in
And-
Moroccos?
No, those are different. Brian already got those. Brian already got those. But you have a lot of debris that comes up from the track, and that takes out stuff. It takes out your fog lights, takes out your headlights. That's why you see tape a lot of the time on headlights and fog lights, because they don't want that glass coming back out on the track. So a lot of stuff gets broken. And what happened to us is we took a rock right in the center of our little camera down here. What's cool is it's a really cool view. It's almost at road level. And you actually, as you're going around cars and going through traffic, you get a very, very cool shot of the vehicles in front of you. So we like where the camera's at. If we had it up here on the roll bar, it actually wouldn't be as good. It would be kind of cool, but it doesn't really show kind of how fast you're going or how quick you're cornering, things like that. So that's why this one's really nice, because it does show it's very ground level, which is cool. Dakota, have we tried doing the dash as the main element and then
Yeah.
adding 3 cameras?
We
Yeah.
did try
Okay.
that.
Did we try? What haven't we tried? That, I guess, is the better way
Honestly,
to.
at this point, nothing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all combinations have been
Yeah.
tried.
We've tried using like the third camera to preview it in a different software, and then use the third layer as a
Overlay.
screen mirror from that, and we were still running into.
So we can't run another layer is the problem.
That's the problem. The third layer is the issue, and we're trying to figure out.
The layers.
Can we add 2 cameras to 1 layer?
Yeah. So for instance, you can put 2 layers of Brian's face on there, like with the same camera. But as soon as it's trying to register another camera,
It won't do anything.
Yeah.
Can we do the dash and a camera as a layer?
So that's how it's been set up. Is like essentially the dash and the camera as a layer.
As
And
as a single layer.
yeah, and then the additional cameras each as a layer. or as one layer. So even if they're one layer each or both as one layer in addition to the one camera dash.
But you can bring them forward and backwards, correct?
Yeah.
Right. That's not the problem. It's once you go past 2, it exceeds the bandwidth abilities of the
No, it doesn't.
port or something.
No, because we ran 3 before.
Or something.
We actually had 4 going in here once. So
Then that USB hub is not powerful enough to support the bandwidth to do the next thing.
no,
We need to try and move the cables. to-
we've tried swapping all different cables. That hub works awesome. You can absolutely live stream with that hub.
What was the hub that was in there before? You would know. Yeah.
That hub went away with the person.
Did you ever get any receipts from said person for any of that stuff?
No. You would have to go into their Micro Center account, and I'm sure that's encrypted. So, we just all of that stuff we have to think of as. What was the name of the ship that had all the Lambos and Porsches on it? That's right.
I am the captain now.
I
Oh
can think of as Evergiven, but that was the thing that got stuck in the canal.
no, not the one that got stuck in the canal. It's the one that had like the last Aventador ever made.
that was the Felicity Ace.
Felicity Ace. Yeah, Brian, we need to think of all that information and that person as on the Felicity Ace. So we're not getting that back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank Christ for that.
So so we have unlimited layers.
Yes, but not unlimited layers of cameras. So like you could go do more. Like
You could put a piece of software over
Yeah.
top of it. So if you use the Logitech software and put it full screen in there and then overlay that.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, what about
That's what
using
we
this
try and
camera
do.
software?
That's what we've been trying to do, but then it was crashing when we did that.
Hmm.
So we started to play around with it a little bit more. We really ought to take that monitor and the keyboard setup and shit. We need to clean that part off.
so we
Get it set up and we can roll it over to the car.
You can roll that. It's on wheels.
Yeah, we need to set it up, clean it off where we can roll it over the car, plug the monitor, keyboard, and mouse on that stand in, and just stand next to the car and work on it, and then be able to reconfigure the cables. Because doing it with the tiny little keyboard, mouse, and screen is just pillaging our time and our backs and our eyes. It's all just, it's honestly, the longer you sit in there, the older you feel. You're like,
Yeah.
I've gained 10 years.
Well, you can run a different monitor out. Dakota, if you want to, you can wheel that onto this side of the car.
Just spare GoPro lamp.
Whoops, there we go. So yeah, if you guys can see stuff, just let me know. Oh,
Can I just take the monitor over without having to wheel this up? And I'll just HDMI into that.
We'll throw the rest of that stuff in the trash when time comes. Said person doesn't unclaim it in the next like 48 hours. Because I'm gonna be watching. What are you doing, bro? I want to squeeze in here next to you.
that's fine. Oh, I got a message from Marketplace.
Woohoo! What's for sale?
Oh no, it's in Spanish.
We'll see español.
On today's episode of
Mi
Catch Shop, we're
amor.
gonna see how many people we can fit in the MRC.
I'm gonna try.
Dude.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
typing out.
All right,
Spanish.
Scott, you sit in here first. Brian and I are going to sit on your lap.
Is there an HDMI?
How do you spell solamente?
Dakota's going to sit in the driver's seat first, and Kev's going to sit on his lap and drive. We're going to get 5 people in this thing.
Tienes, T-I.
I want to be a circus car.
Yes.
Occupant, not driver.
Dos.
I want to be like the first dude that slips out where all you see is like his hand. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, out comes the ribbon. Like the magician with the ribbon down his throat where he just starts pulling it out. It's continuous. I want a car.
Can you grab me
like
one of
that.
the, or let me see this guy?
This is a cute little Noctua badge. It's adorable that somebody would put so much thought into putting a badge on something that's.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. What's this? This is what's really important here. Where does this one go? Up to the front,
Yeah, this guy.
and then you got the hub here. So right now, the hub should be on the rear, and this one should be on the back, or this one should be on the back, and that one should be on the rear. That's probably part of our.
This is
problem.
our front camera.
All right, so let's put him around the back.
I don't know how much you can pull out of him. You might.
I
wanna
don't
give
think
him-
there's anything at all left.
You
up
should give
front.
him slack. Where do you want to put him?
Well, one of these needs to. Hub isn't powered, so a powered hub will give us more bandwidth typically, but this thing is marked as USB 3.0 high speed.
Yeah.
So you would think that would be
Can you
enough,
grab me
but
a
that
normal
doesn't
light so I don't have to
necessarily.
hold this little smoky?
Unfortunately, when you're powering cameras, that doesn't always mean it's enough voltage throughput, like amperage, to carry that much.
But
of
we
a
didn't
load.
have. We had a standard hub like that before.
You didn't have a.
We did
powered
not
one.
have a powered hub. Jesus, look.
Dude, the two-sided tape is absurd. Did he do this?
Yeah, we'll save that for off stream.
They need to get this thing out of here.
What thing?
Freaking.
The computer?
Well,
That's not happening.
Not
It's-
out. I'm not saying out. I'm just saying like we need to just.
There's your mouse. Here's your HDMI. Is that what you want?
I'm trying to feel when all is plugged in. What is this?
You have an HDMI. You have. This is our power supply.
This is.
Yep. Yes, thank you.
Is that a power-
Take your little smoky.
Is that power over Ethernet? Dude, I love this little smoky.
No, it's not PoE.
He's warm.
And then we have
That's
have
how you know it's a good flash.
3 other
That's when it's
USBs over here. One of them.
Why did you just wheel the cart over here?
Because there was so much stuff in the way.
Oh, I know. We need
And
to
there was so
like,
much stuff on the cart that I just figured it would be quicker. and
One of them
easier.
goes.
We've got to purge this shop.
Anyway, one of them goes. This guy comes over here. He is the rear camera. They both come over here. No. So this is our hub. This is our front camera. Here's our rear camera. And here's our inland camera.
Yeah.
So everything is plugged
I
into
just need
this.
this off of here, but going forward, whatever.
Why do you want that off of there?
It needs to plug into the back, or this needs to plug into
In the back of what?
the back of that here. So
There's no plugs behind
I
us.
have
Yeah,
created
I'm saying
the
back here needs to plug in over here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the back. These ports are directly into the motherboard.
Grab me a.
These ones up here are off of the header.
Sweet 16.
So here's the thing.
That's awesome.
This computer, being as small as it is, probably doesn't have separated USB chips, like bridges. So it's all probably running off one USB chipset.
These cameras will not reach.
I had
over
92.6
to that side.
percentile, and I just
Made all my picks in like 2 minutes in the afternoon before they lie.
You haven't learned yet then. You don't read any articles in the morning, because that's how you start your day with depression. The news is the worst.
Oh, this wasn't news. This was March Madness predictions.
Yeah. No, you know what I do like to read for the articles is like when you open a new tab.
Penthouse Forum.
Yeah.
And it recommends like a
He likes to read the articles.
fancy article about
Oh crap! All right.
variable compression ratio engines from Nissan. You're like, oh yeah, ooh, that's perfect toilet reading material.
Yeah, sometimes it's actually interesting stuff.
All right, Brian. Where do you want this over here?
Any of the
Anywhere?
rear USB ports. So you just want one on the rear USBs and one on the front USBs.
I don't know what you.
So preferably like the hub plugs into one of the back USB ports on that side, and we'll just leave this one plugged in up here.
And then
Yeah.
one of these plugs in here, and then this guy will plug back in on this side, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Shouldn't make a difference.
You're right. It shouldn't.
So
Let's
the other
plug them
thing you
into
could
the
try to
bottom.
do, I was going to say, you could try to move one of the cameras to that end one in case the end one is.
Doesn't matter. Okay. So now you have, and then none of this. This isn't going to change anything because all you just added USB ports and you just moved them around.
I know you would think that. But what
No, I know that.
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is sometimes
There's no power from any of these other ports.
those ports will have more amperage than the front panel ports will.
typically.
Brian's frozen.
And once you start powering
We're
lots of
frozen.
high-powered USB devices, you start testing the capabilities of
I'm
the
freezing.
chipset.
We're gonna do the old close and reopen method.
Okay.
Number one IT solution right there.
What's that?
Close and reopen.
Yeah.
I thought
You
it
can also
was-
try unplug and replug.
I thought it was
Okay.
post off. Power on, power off, power on.
So,
This cable management looks like Ray Charles did it.
Well,
all three
I
are on right
also
now.
took a bunch of stuff
It's okay.
apart.
It's functional. That's all that matters.
So
You got a bunch of different colored paint markers, so I can mark all the ports so they can re-switched up again. That'd be rad.
just do Roman numerals.
I like a green, a white, and a red.
Do a circle, a triangle, and
I like hieroglyphics too. That's cool. Hieroglyphics are my favorite,
White
especially when I
square.
leave little alien fingers. Sweet. I'll draw a scrotum.
please. We have enough issues.
Ouch.
I'm fine.
Cage work?
Door works. Good.
Dude.
It'll be safe for everyone. Oh boy. All right. So we have everything now. And you can move around.
I can readjust these. So this is our front camera to the left.
So we can go top right if we want.
Yeah, we can move that top right, or we can move the rear top. We can move these wherever we want.
I think rear should be bottom right and
Okay.
front should be top right. Maybe.
Yeah, or you could do them on the left and do driver on top right, dash in the background.
And then do we want the dash on the bottom? So then you see like the driver.
In the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian's head is kind of in the way, but yeah, I like the dash right there.
Can you see
So-
the wheel?
Yeah, where's the steering wheel? Globs, steering wheel.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
We can make these smaller.
And that's why maybe bring those two guys, front and rear, like dash top left. And then the front and rear cam. So front camera on the left and rear camera on the right, on the bottom. I think that's how he did it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could even make the front a little bigger there.
There you go. Come back.
Kind of take
That's so funny.
It just auto assists. Like when you close OBS.
It'll save all those settings. So yeah, we can adjust the size.
Yeah,
accordingly.
because you could even make the rear one or the front one a little bit bigger then.
Hit save, right? Like export configuration to a file or anything like that.
Yeah, Brian, can we angle that too? Is it
Yeah, you could bend it
That
around.
way,
okay?
even
I haven't
if
checked
we
out
can
up front. I'd like to.
We can go back.
So we've kind of got it. That was cool. I just had to leave for 2 minutes and go to the bathroom. And
There we
everything
go.
was fine.
Show set.
Sucks being 6'1". Lock into everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. If you trim it a little bit more, it'll so they look really clean.
I don't see like if I right click on that scene.
I
don't
like
see
the
it.
idea of using the perforated metal.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's like it feels pretty solid. Like you can feel it. It's not gonna move around.
Scene.
Oh, yeah. Is there a reason you cut this?
Explore.
Down the middle,
Yeah.
so the
Export
cord
scene.
can go there.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Tools. You want to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
and
gotta
it's
be a
just not
configuration.
configuration.
So go over to file and go down to where it says.
So-
with some pliers, you can adjust the angle and stuff and move it around.
Okay, but it's pretty. You're pretty happy with it
Show
solid.
settings.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm happy with it. The only thing I'd do if I took it off is just trim it a little bit more, make it
Go
clean
and
more
close
on the
one
edges,
window.
but it's
And then go back
Totally
over to that
You
tab.
can if you want to. You can actually take this out.
Settings.
You just-
And when
Yeah.
settings comes up,
But yeah, I like that.
go down to advanced.
I'm happy with it. I think it'll work.
scroll.
Shouldn't move around like the other. However, it'll hold myself on there.
This is
Also
our
change process priority. Go up.
780.
Change that to high.
or if we do, it's a total emergency or
100%.
something.
Was that an old one you had lying around?
Yeah, that one was part of our streaming setup here. Why is there a dollar under the monitor?
That's really creepy.
The creepy. This is still going.
Ooh, this camera has a great focal length.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to the back. I'm about 6 feet back from the camera.
Yeah, we can see you good.
Okay. If I'm down here,
Yep, we can see you.
Yep,
okay.
you see me down low?
Yeah, we can see you down low.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
'Cause we
I'm
can-
going with this is being car height or
This is
driver height. So if this is
That was the most
sort of center,
It's
random
heinous.
thread. Yeah.
Like it's the worst piece of software I've ever had to screw with.
well, it's
as
open
far as
source. I don't know what you want.
So the
Well,
true, the
that's
true,
true.
the true test here would be to close it
starts.
and reopen and make sure it's still there.
Yeah, go for it.
You see this? Can you see the extension cord in like twice in the view?
Twice in the view. I don't know. The box is so
Hey,
small. I
It is
can't-
really small.
I
Next to the waistband, there's
Brian,
like
do
three
your
dots,
hand.
3 vertical dots. Next to the
Or-
waistband,
Hang on a sec.
3 vertical dots.
Shit, it's the third time I've hit that thing.
Trash can, waistband.
Gosh, she's not in a
Dead
good spot.
center, yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna try and get you something a little easier.
Oh, this is for like screen transitions. This window popped up. I don't know how to.
Okay.
I don't know how to delete that.
He's like, what is that?
I was just curious where the field of view starts.
All right. If you right click on him down at the bottom, like in the gray area.
Can you see him?
No.
Yeah, you can see
Like
at
here?
least like from halfway up on that. So
Hey, watch him. If you
Go
watch
up to
that,
the
you
white
can tell me
bar.
when he disappears. All right, we need something a little bit shorter, but still.
I had got
I'm
that
getting up.
at some point.
I don't have anything shorter. But
yeah, you can see like half of that. If we aim it down a little bit, I think you'll be able to see like everything.
Oh, maybe this is.
This actually has a pretty good field of view. Like
Yo, hit
Yeah,
settings
side
at the
left.
bottom right corner.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's fine.
it'll be nice to actually have it like
There's no-
be have some extra both up and down because there's so many ways to embrace.
They could have used all that
If
space.
we have
that
the
you
center
for something.
at this level at
wonder if this is
32 inches, 4 inches,
Nice dark box.
that would be awesome because we'll be able to have great sky view. We'll also have it.
I would
way,
just
way
run it
up.
like this. Go
So when someone
close
cuts
it.
us off, we'll still have a really great view right here.
Go under
Oh, word,
accessory.
hey.
It's under accessories or utilities.
This is the hard part.
We have AMD software.
Holy fuck.
That's 2.
Sorry.
That's 2.
That's 2? All right, I'm gonna raise this thing back up.
All the base software has been stripped out of this Windows install. Somebody was a gentleman and a scholar for just a second in their life.
Oh, Windows accessory.
Oh, I lied.
Okay.
No dignity.
Notepad.
Should delete all the base software.
Hey, did you guys see that, like, there was something with P. Diddy running a boat into a bridge?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
I did see a P. Diddy's yacht hit that bridge.
I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm trying to keep up with, trying,
I saw a different boat hit a bridge.
That dude
Yeah,
lost his
making
motor
jokes
twice.
combining the two stories.
Yeah, I didn't know about the P. Diddy stuff.
apparently he's involved in some kind of sex trafficking and trying to flee the country. Yeah,
This is like news.
Oh man.
this is on Twitter, this is on,
Man, Daniel, they've been saying that stuff for decades, man. Daniel,
What's
it's on
Twitter? It's on
It's all like-
Snapface, it's
all
on
right.
everything.
What's
Well, this thing
X.
actually works.
All of the all of the mediocre early 2000s rappers are in trouble.
Yeah, 50 Cent was broke, or not broke again. He was broke and now he's
He
not.
was broke, but he had some Bitcoin and that like saved him.
Oh, of course, Bitcoin saved 50 Cent. Anyone else get the irony in that? No, just me? Okay. All right, and we have camera all set up front. Positive. Take that shot at that new camera in the mount. Did that thing just unscrewed once that cover came off? Huh?
What was that?
That thing just unscrewed once that cover came off?
Pretty good.
When I peeled that cover back, did that camera just unscrewed? That base.
Oh, I don't know. The base was already off.
I'm pushing.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. All right, this thing's ready to rock.
Nice.
That's a huge win.
Yeah, that's a major win.
Don't ever hit the kill switch.
Hey,
Even
you left your phone in here. If
Me?
I plug my scanner into this OBD2 port, what year does it say this car is?
Plug your scanner. It'll be a 99 Camry.
I want to figure out how to reprogram it,
To say what?
the proper year and model of the car when you plug an OBD2 reader into it.
I don't think you can do that.
And then I want to take it to Valvoline, get the oil change,
No.
engine light diag, and
No.
have the dude's head spin when he's like, or take it to like Evans. I'll take it to Evans and
No.
I'll be like, hey dude, my MR6 has a friggin' check engine light. You think you can check it out? He's like, MR6. It's got an OBD2 port right here. I tried to look it up online, couldn't figure anything out about it, and just play really dumb. And then he plugs it in and he's like, yo, why does my scanner know this car is an
That came from the
87?
table. It's the least
There's
cool.
gotta be
Oh,
like,
okay.
I bet you with enhanced OBD, EOBD, you could probably code an ECU to do that.
I won't stop you from doing that, but I am not doing that.
You should schedule.
I know that on Motex,
This guy got this
You
Miata
can
for
custom.
124 at race.
Let's move in furniture. And Luke's buddy Odie is also crazy fast.
yo,
Odie's in a.
what was the car that did the blowover most infamously at?
Lamar?
Yeah, Lamar.
That was
Mercedes.
Mark Webber in the Mercedes, and I forgot the other guy.
okay.
The previous day was Philippe someone, and then the next day was Mark Webber.
Yeah, you know my only fear in racing?
Doing a backflip
Doing
at
a
190 miles an hour.
That's my only fear is an
Okay.
uncontrolled backflip.
Not going to have to worry about that because number one, Mercedes isn't building your car. Number two, the Protege, not reaching that speed. I don't give a shit what transmission you put in it.
No matter what kind of build you do for
Dude, you can LS the shit out of that thing, and you're not getting anywhere near what that Mercedes was doing.
Logan and I are going to make you deeply
Diamond plate.
buffet stripes.
Yeah,
is what
you can
that
set it
is.
on the stool.
Mac and cheese
or
duct tape
on the ground.
pinstripes. That ain't a pinstripe, boy. That's a buffet stripe. It looks like a buffet on the side of the car. But it looks like we went to Golden Corral. Not a sponsorship. Oh, yo! What if we get Dragon China and Johnstown to sponsor us, and I put their entire menu on this car in vinyl?
I was thinking that would be hilarious if you
'Cause
had
they-
like a Chinese menu with like the pictures and kind
They
of
have like the pictures. If we just got a
Someone took with like
and the little peppers
disposable
next to 'em, so
camera.
One
Yes.
pepper's mild, 2 pepper medium, 3 pepper
Yes.
hot.
We could do it also like a Mexican restaurant where it's basically the same dish 123 different times.
Bro, it's just a different number.
One
Yeah,
has
all
rice
this
and one has beans.
It's
Yeah.
funny, man, when I say, I want this dish, and I like say the name, they go like, oh, I'm number 57, okay.
What? And then you
All right.
scroll down. And yeah, that's yeah. 2 tamales and refried beans. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly. How'd you know that? All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'm glad we got all the tech stuff, at least the tech stuff in the car figured out. I'm going to get the YouTube stuff figured out so we can do all this stuff. We were talking about it tonight, live streaming from the paddock when the track's cold, so you guys can watch all the dumb dingleberry stuff that we do after we've
Dumb dingleberry.
we've gotten the checkered. And yeah, there's a lot of tip touching when we're off
just a
track.
tip, though.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. We're all clothed. But we'll have all this cool stuff set up so we can get you guys all the cool shots, and you can sort of be with us at the track all weekend. And hopefully you enjoy that stuff. So thanks again for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. There you go, Dakota, Brian. I'll give everyone a.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
Later.
And then on this side, we got the other Brian, and there's Brixie. All right. So thanks again, and don't forget to show someone that you love them today or tomorrow. Give them a kiss on the cheek, give them a kiss on the nose, hold their hand, give it a squeeze. It's really important, not only for them, but also for you. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. We will catch you on the next YouTube Live. Have fun.
1000% sign up for it. Hey,
That
Kevin.
seems to be when everybody's testing tune in, so they might have one.
Hey, Kevin.